Hello, and welcome to the first We Suck at Math video. The aim of this channel and our videos is to explain topics to people in middle school who seem to not understand anything at all. So it would be with my pleasure if you could bear with me with my mistakes, my overwhelmingly positive behavior, and my lack of subjects for those in higher educations above middle school. The first video will be about linear formulas and quadratic formulas. I hope you enjoy. Love, admin of We Suck at Math. Linear equations. What is a linear equation? These are equations that are linear. They move and work with a set amount of increase, slope, and have a variable starting point. Here is a great example of a linear formula. The y value, or the output, the slope, or the m value, the independent value, or the input, the x value, and b, which is the constant or the origin of a line, which can all equal to y equals mx plus b. A linear function is made up of 4 parts as shown above. Another great example of a linear function is what's called a table. And here you see a table with the x values being 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the y values being 4, 7, 10, 13, and 16, which shows that this equation means y equals 3x plus 1. But for now, we will explore tables at a later date. The linear equation can also sometimes appear in what's called a graph. And there you see a figure of a graph with a linear equation showing y equals x. Take the equation y equals 4x plus 2. You choose the value from the x-axis on the graph, preferably starting from 1, and do some basic math. Y equals 4 brackets 1 plus 2. Y equals 4 plus 2, since 4 times 1, which is why there's brackets, equals 4. And y equals 6 afterwards, since 4 plus 2 is 6. So if we were to pull out a graph and you start your line, your y value and your x value on the graph would be 2, the x value is 2, and the y value is 6. The 2, 6 is called a coordinate and can be used to plot points on the graph, as shown from the figure above. This will graph points 2, 6 on the graph. Remember, when given a set of x values or inputs, you enter the inputs / replace the variables with the inputs as the x value and not the y value. This is very important as it leads to mistakes if you don't do it this way. There are many different variations of linear equations. There is the y equals mx plus b version, and there's the y equals a over c x plus b version. Remember, a over c is essentially the same as m, as the a over c can be turned into the m value as they both are slopes and are interchangeable. So you really don't need to worry if you see the m type of the slope and you see the a over c type of the slope. I will go on a further deep dive soon, but for now, I wish you all a beautiful day or night. Thank you.